Hey guys, Chris Jones here again. I want to do another video today on something that's very important, guys. It's a skill that you've got to master to be able to grow your business. And I'm getting all this information from GoPro by Eric War. You can order this on Amazon. I believe it's like $10. This book has changed my business, changed my life, changed my approach, changed my success rate. So none of this is my own doing, my own thoughts. You get it from somebody who's made millions and millions and tens of millions of dollars in network marketing. And so I'm going to read off some notes here today. But now where we are in this process is that you've written down your goals and your why, and you've got your list. And so now it's time to get to work. It's time to invite people from your list to hear more about your product or about your business opportunity. So this really is training on the art of the invite. Okay, and I got to tell you that if you aren't successful in learning this skill, and the good news is it's a skill. It's not something you have to be born with. You can study it and you can practice it and you can get better and your success rate will increase. But if you don't get good at inviting people to hear more about your product or your business opportunity, you can imagine what your business is going to look like. Okay, the future is not very bright for you. So this is very key for you guys to be able to study and to learn. Okay. All right, so a couple things. One is, I know a lot of you feel like a shark, and Eric Ward talks about how his first couple years in the business, he felt like a shark. I mean, he was walking around with a gun and ready to shoot somebody down with with the opportunity, and people felt that and they would run. And so he said he became more of like an educator, more of a consultant, more of a coach. And that's going to come from experience, guys, from talking to more people, from reading the books, from watching the videos, increasing your belief. When you get like on a 6, 7, or an 8 on your belief level, you don't have to beg people. You don't have to convince people. You're just sharing people as the time is right. You build trust and you move people along, and then people ask questions, and that's when you'll find it's the right time for you to share the opportunity. So, you're excited. You've just bought your builder pack. You're ready to get started. You want to get to an event, and so events are crucial in getting massive enrollments in your business and building a fast business. But that's like kind of the second part of it. The first part is to really, and as Eric talks about, where his business really grew was when he began to use the tool was the better way to start, and then you get to the events. And I'm going to explain that. So you're going to get people to review your product or your business opportunity by using a tool. And a tool can be, for most companies, a tool can be a video, it could be a brochure, it could be a magazine, it can be a webinar. But luckily with Vima and Verve, one of our tools is that we allow you to give out a sample. We let the product go to work. See, it's a consumable item. And so people can feel different and they become emotionally attached to the product. And then they say, I'm curious because I feel better. And so the one thing I got to tell you is putting cold product in somebody's belly, not just giving it to them saying, hey, drink that later, literally opening it up and cold and put it in their belly. It puts you on such a higher playing field. It moves you so far along because you let the product do all the heavy lifting for you. They drink it, they go, damn, that tastes good. I mean, if you try to explain to somebody conceptually, it's this black can, it's got Vima, and it's got this formula and 12 vitamins and some minerals and stuff. People in aloe and green tea, and they're going to start thinking like that's going to taste like crap. And so when they drink it, they go, dude, that's really good. And so, well, not only is it good, it's good for you. Here's a brochure. Here's all the things that are in it. And they say, what are you selling this? And say, I have become a distributor of a healthy alternative to Red Bull, Rockstar, and Monster. And yes, I'm now, it's a sideline business for me. I'm very excited. And, I think that part-time I could create a full-time income. Other guys are doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm looking for a few key people. And so one of the reasons that he talks about, I want to go backwards really quick. We talked about the second step, which is inviting people to events. Events are so crucial because of 5 reasons. One is that so others can see, so people can see that others are doing it, right? It's social proof. Number 2 is it's a great chance for education on the product, education on the business opportunity. Step 3 is that they can see the support that they get. right? They see the support they get. So they can realize, like, well, I wouldn't have to do this all on my own. This wouldn't be tough. I can leverage my upline. Step 4 is that they can see the excitement, the buzz, and the sense of urgency that you have. And then number 5 is that it allows them to hear other people's stories of how it changed their life physically or financially. So events are huge, but to duplicate, use the tool first. That's the better first step to take, as Eric Ward talks about. It's a better way for people to become educated on the product and the business opportunity. Let the videos do all the heavy lifting. Let the product do all the heavy lifting for you. If you're sitting there trying to explain over an hour, a cup of coffee in an hour about how great it is, you're teaching somebody that they got to spend an hour with all their prospects, that they've got to learn all this stuff, and so they're going to say, there's no way I can learn all this. It's not for me. But if you literally showed them that all you did was you hand them some product, gave them a brochure, shot over a couple videos, confirmed the time you would follow up, then they're going to be like, dude, I could do that. I mean, anybody can hand out product brochures, send some videos, follow up, and then when those that are interested, see, all that stuff's going to sort people from your list to, hey, I'm interested, or hey, it's not the right time for me. Hey, I'm interested, hey, it's not the right time for me. Those that are interested, you get them to an event, whether that's a home event, a monthly event, a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1, a 3-way call, an UVU call, a Skype call. All those events are going to be people that were sorted out by reviewing the tool first. And so allow the system, be a product of the system, don't be sponsor dependent, be system dependent. And that's the beauty of it. So we talked a little bit about what the tools were, and for him, he realized that where he had like critical mass, where he grew like amazing, was all he did in his business, where he figured out game-changing process that he changed in his business, was that he just got good at, he got successful at inviting people to watch a video. That was it for him. He just focused everybody on his team that get excited, reach out, connect with people, tell them why you thought of them, and hey, I don't know if it's the right time for you, but if I were to send you 2 videos on what we're doing, would you watch it? Okay, great. When could I follow up with you? Tonight at 10. I'll follow up with you tonight at 10. By doing that and then teaching others to do it with you, his business exploded. And so that's key number 1 is getting excited and then getting people to review this tool or to try the product and review the tool. So I want to talk a little bit about 4 things he talks about. Is that you've got to become, number 1, you got to become detached with the outcome. And I know that's hard. When you first get in the business, you like highlight a couple people that you just got to have in the business. Your best friend that could kill it, your brother, your sister, whoever it is, there's a couple people that you just highlighted, and you're so attached that if they don't join, you get so emotionally distraught, and it kills your energy and your movement and your action. Because you're like, well, God, they didn't do it, so now what am I going to do? So you just got to become detached. Guys, this is just a sorting process. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So this will fall on a person either at the right time or it won't. And so you just got to become completely detached from that. All you can control, you can't control their timing. All you can control is how many people you tell a day to review your product or your business opportunity. That's it. Suggestion number 2 is just be yourself. For a lot of people, you can't be Chris Jones. You can't be, someone said to me, I was talking to Derek, he said, man, or Drew, and he said, I wish I could just talk as well as you could talk. Well, that's a skill that I've increased because I've probably told this story 1,000 times. And when you're new in this business, you haven't told it 1,000 times. So your confidence isn't good. Your language isn't good. Your pitch, just everything in your voice is shaky, and that's okay. That's why you want to use a tool. You want to get the focus off of you as fast as possible and let the tools do all the work for you. So be yourself. Don't be, if you're not like over the top exuberant, you can't all of a sudden be over the top exuberant because people are like, dude, that's weird. You're acting out of character. But what you can do is you're excited. Obviously you're excited. And that's number 3 is just be excited. This is a life-changing opportunity, and so you're excited. And when people feel that, that's why email spam doesn't work. That's why Facebook posts don't work. People don't know why you're so excited. They can't feel excitement in text. But when you call them and you say, dude, I have found something that I am freaking stoked about. And I don't know if it's the right time for you or not, but dude, if I were to send you 2 videos to explain what I'm doing, I found a way that part-time I can create a full-time income. And one day I believe I can do this full-time. I'm looking for a few key people. Don't know if you're going to be that person or not. If the timing's right for you, perfect. You got to check this out. And what happens is that they get curious. They get curious. It's kind of like a dog. What? And so they get curious. And when they get curious, they'll say, well, sure, I want to at least find out what's going on. See, it doesn't matter whether they decide to join you or not. All that matters is that you told them about it. Because then they can't come back to you in a year from now and say, dude, why did you never tell me? Right? So you got to become detached, be yourself, be excited, and then have strong posture. You're not begging. You're not coming from a position of weakness. You don't have to have them in the business or your business won't be successful. And this is something that will come over time and over confidence, but you got to have strong posture. You got to tell them, this is something I'm going to do, and I'm looking for a few key people, and I think you could be one of those key people, dude, that we could literally go out and blow this up in our area. Don't know if it's the right time for you or not, but if you would watch these 2 videos, I'll follow up with you. Okay, when's a good time? So have posture, all right? So a couple things that we talk about is that you know, as you get excited, you've got your list. What I say here is that you've got to connect with people on the phone, not in an email blast. I saw someone say, I've got invitations out and no confirmations. Guys, this isn't an invitation. People can't feel excitement in an invitation. I get invitations all the time. I just delete them, okay? So here's my point. My point is this, is that you be excited, you call them up, you keep it short, sense of urgency, you're in a hurry, right? And you're going to say, look, man, you're going to personalize it to their situation. Now, I always say that usually somebody has expressed pleasure or pain to you. So let's just get the pain, for example. I hate my job. I need more extra income. All those pains, right? Pain in their life. They've always wanted to own their own business. The pleasure is, I thought of you because, dude, you're someone that's always been super competitive, very successful. I think you would kill this. You got a huge market that I think that kids that are drinking energy drinks. And so you go from there. So you make it personal. I thought of you because you said last time we hung out, you said you hated your job. Or, when we used to hang out, you were always super competitive. I think you'd be perfect for this. So that's the direct approach. And then I'm going to say, dude, I have found an amazing opportunity to be able to create some part-time sideline income, some passive income. I think it's going to be huge here locally. I'm going to blow it up. I don't know if it's right for you, but if I were to send you some videos, would you check them out? And that's when you send them the Alex Morton video or the BK Pareko driving force video, and then always send game plan right behind that. So you have your introduction to the kind of the business and then how the business works. And edify in those emails who they are and why they should listen. In other words, why should I give a shit who this guy is, this dark-haired kid that's spewing up how excited he is about energy drinks. So 23-year-old Alex Morton, dropout from ASU. Kids made $65,000 last month doing this. Check out what he's doing, why he's doing it. And then the second video is our CEO and founder, BK Pareko. He lost both his parents to heart disease and cancer. In fact, if you walk in the home office, you'll see 2 big paintings of his parents. That's his why. Why he wanted to create a company that would help people feel better physically and financially. And so those are 2 little things before the videos. And then maybe you send the video revolution, or you send them the 8 people can change your life at the very end. And then, remember, you're going to connect with them, personalize why you want to do it, get their agreement that they'll watch it. When you can follow up, you got to confirm a time when you're going to follow up. Because if not, you do all that work and then you're chasing them down. So they said they would do something. You're exchanging value, something valuable that you have for their time. So you're exchanging that, and you're asking for a commitment and what time you can follow up. Okay? So in summary, guys, get excited, be yourself, use the tools. The tools is, hey man, have you ever heard of Verve? You're getting ready to. Here's some cold product. Dude, that's really good. Great. What are you doing? You selling this? Actually, I'm a distributor. Dude, I'm really excited. I'm getting ready to blow this up. I got a lot of kids here locally. I was at the pool yesterday, and lo and behold, I said, I'm going to bring a couple cold Verves with me just in case the opportunity comes up. And so, lo and behold, I'm standing there next to the lifeguard. Kid's like absolutely ripped, wearing Ray-Bans. Perfect demographic. I'm like, dude, how old are you? He said 20. I said, where do you go to school? He said, App State. He said, I was a wrestler here at Holly Springs. And I said, do you drink energy drinks? He said, I do. And I said, do you know a lot of kids that do? He said, I do. And I said, well, dude, I distribute a healthy alternative to Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster. Don't know if it'd be the right time for you, but I'm telling you, I think it's a way you can create some extra income. I don't want to tell you too much. I just want you to check the videos out. It's 5 minutes long. Give me your email and I'll shoot to you. What's your telephone number and your email? And just did that. The guy's name was Kyle. So I don't know what the outcome will be. I can't control that. But I told him that I would send them to him and I'd follow up with them the next day, which is today. So I got to follow them tonight. And the point being is the opportunity was there. I'm completely attached with the outcome. All I can control is I did that to him, and then I was at Best Buy earlier in the day, and a guy came up to me trying to sell me DirecTV. I was like, dude, let me show you a way you can leverage yourself. You drink energy drinks? I do. Where'd you go to school? Elon. Oh, I got a kid that went to Elon. He's 23. Ever heard of Justin Peterson? Actually, he's 25. I always say he's 23. This guy was 27, and he had heard of Justin. He said, the name sounds familiar. And I said, kid's driving a 6 Series BMW, absolutely killing it. He got curious. He was like, what? Well, I want to know more. So I said, all right, give me your email. I'll send you some videos, and I'll follow up with you. So my point being is that I use the tools to sort out. All I can control is how many people I get to review those tools. So you've got your list. You're going to go through and you're going to invite people to review the tools. And then when you follow up, those that are interested, they say, I want to know more. That's when you're going to get them on the phone with me or you're going to get them to a home event. So if you've got a home event coming next week, you've got your list. You call people up, 10 people or whatever at a time. Hey, man, here you go. This is why I thought of you. This is what I'm doing. You can tell I'm excited. You owe it to yourself to come check it out. I'm going to have Chris Jones, this guy up in North Carolina who's absolutely killing it. He's got 5 kids that are driving BMWs. Dude, he's going to call it. Come in and check. You owe it to yourself to come check it out. You know, and what I always say is, look, dude, if I'm wrong, we get to spend 45 minutes together hanging out. You get to try some free product. You can go home. We can catch up. But if I'm right, dude, this is going to be huge. So can I count on you to be there tomorrow at 7 o'clock? Okay? So I'm going to invite them to an event. So for those of you that are doing an event, I got Georgia on my calendar next week. I've got Arkansas on my calendar next week. So for those of you that have got events, Lauren and Jim, so you've got your list. Now you're going to send your tools. Now, Jim, you're a little bit older. So, you know, your deal is that you're going to want to send them maybe the driving force and then the game plan. So, you know, look, you can tell I'm really excited. You know, I do insurance during the day, but I think this is huge. It's a great product. I want you to come try the product. I want you to come see the videos. And they'll say, well, what is it? And all that. Just don't tell them. Just get them to the event. Let them watch the videos. It'll pique their interest. They'll want to know more. Hey, when you follow them, hey, can I get you there at 7 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday? So point being is that then we're going to come in. We're going to let them try product. We're going to watch a couple more videos. I'm going to Skype in. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to give them a transference of my belief and my excitement. And we're going to have a high closing ratio because the only people that are really there are the people that have already reviewed a tool and maybe tried some product or reviewed the tool and want to try some product. So there's interest. You don't have somebody that's like this in the room, you know. So use the tools for you guys. Use a proper invite. It's huge. Be excited. Clear their calendar. You know, what are you doing tomorrow night? Now that you've watched the tools, I want to get you over. I want you to come hear from Chris Jones. This guy's killing it. And we'll do the rest. So that's it, guys. 18-minute video. It's a little long, but if you'll use the tools, they'll be there for you. Find me on Facebook if you have any other questions, guys. Chris Jones. Uvu me at Positive Jones. Skype me at Positive Jones. Positive Jones. Let's go make it happen. Talk to you soon, guys. All right. Bye.